It's Shazzy right here, and I'm back with another video. So, I just want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my just thank you for watching the videos and supporting me. I know y'all got better things to do than to watch me, so I definitely appreciate y'all. Shout out to Soul Energy and the Soul Tribe. Shout out to Sleep Ma. I didn't even know Sweet Ma watches my videos. That's crazy. So thanks, shout out to y'all. Y'all keep on doing the damn thing, and and educating these people and airing out these dusties, because we need to help cleanse the earth. Ooh, didn't even spit. But I wanted to talk about basically, because I was actually watching a video. I was a part of this event, and I was rewatching it, and I wanted to talk about how I used to seek validation but yet deny validation. Well, I wouldn't even say it's validation. It's more like I wanted people to feel bad for me. You get what I mean? Like, for example, I'm gonna use Why Did I Get Married as an example. The movie, not the play. I never saw. No, I did see the play, but the movie. Remember the part where Sheila and Troy went out for lunch, and he was complimenting her and just telling her how strong she is, and that part, and she was putting herself down, and he was like, why do you keep doing that? And then she's just like, I'm just so used to my husband doing it, so I try to like beat him to it. And he's like, I'm not your husband. Like, if you don't like something about yourself, then change it, because if you keep on downing yourself, it's only gonna make people pity you, and that's not attractive. That's the type of stuff I used to do as a child. I guess I'm not gonna say I seeked validation, but it's more like I didn't see something within myself. So anytime when other people will bring it up, I'm like, you're lying, because I didn't see it within myself. And it's almost as if, I'm not gonna say I wanted people to feel bad, but people felt bad. Like, you shouldn't put yourself down. But it's like growing up, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really get the validation. I didn't, and growing up, I always felt not right with myself and uncomfortable with myself, because that's how people made me feel. So by the time my teenage years came, I got used to being uncomfortable and used to thinking so lowly of myself. So as a teenager, I'm ugly. I'm not smart. I'm not going to amount to anything. Nobody will want me. I'll never get married. I'll never have kids. Never be a grandmother. I'll be a bum. I'll probably end up dead. That was literally my mindset as a teenager. Not even probably. That's what I wanted for myself. Like, basically every day I was waking up and going to sleep just waiting to die, waiting to perish. But I used to, like, I always felt like people would lie to me when they say, oh, you're so beautiful and this and that. So I wanted a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but I'm glad I didn't have one as a teenager, because I would have put them through mental torture. Like, I'm sitting here complimenting Jazz on how beautiful she is, but she doesn't accept my compliments. What am I doing wrong? Like, he's gonna go nuts, and it's not gonna really be, now it's a narc trait, yes, but it's not for a narcissistic reason. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the type to fish for compliments. I'm just gonna automatically assume you're lying, because I don't see myself that way. And if you don't love yourself, how in the hell do you expect other people to love you? If you don't respect yourself, how the hell do you expect other people to accept you, respect you and accept you, if you can't accept yourself? And I'm just glad I didn't put a romantic partner through that. Like, I'm so glad I did. It's bad enough I put my mom through it. I'm just glad I didn't put anyone else through that. And by the time I kind of got out of that phase, I started to appreciate myself a little bit more. And then now it's just like, at this point, I mean, I don't mind compliments, but it's not going to really get you far because you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. That is so generic. I had one guy tell me one time, and it wasn't like he was trying to talk to me or anything. He just felt the need to tell me this. This was like pre Pikachu. We're going to call it the Pikachu. Okay. I was on campus, and this guy had been checking me out. And he walked over to me and he was like, "Can I ask you a question?" And I was like, "Sure." And he was like, "Why are you so free? Like, what makes you so free?" I said, "It's just how I am." He said, "That's beautiful. That's sexy as hell that you free." That is the best compliment I ever got from anybody. Because to say that I'm free, I am a free spirit. But somebody noticed that. You cute, you beautiful, you're sexy, this and that, you fine. Yeah, that's all good. But to say I'm free, you can't beat that. I'm sorry, no other compliment will ever beat that. But I think that's when I really started to come into myself and appreciate me and be comfortable with my insecurities. Now, it's some things I want to change. Mm-hmm. But it's not necessary for me to change them because I'm comfortable. And if I change it, it's just for the simple fact that I just want to enhance what I have. It's not because I'm trying to look like somebody else or I'm trying to be somebody else. But I used to be that person who used to just put herself down all the time. So, and how you treat yourself is how others are going to treat you. The energy that you put out there, that's the energy you're going to get back. So if you're always the person that's putting yourself down and you're always victimizing yourself and you're always, blaming everybody for your problems, and you're always the one that's just negative, and you want people to feel sorry for you, that's exactly what you're going to get. Until you meet that person that's going to tell you to stop and snap out of it. Whatever you went through as a child. And when people say, "Well, you don't understand the type of life I had as a child," I had a messed up childhood. Who hasn't had a messed up childhood? I don't give two damns how much money your parents had and what type of house you lived in. It doesn't matter. You can come from the poorest of the poor neighborhood or the richest of the rich neighborhood. Everybody had a messed up childhood. Everybody's childhood wasn't perfect. You cannot tell me. You got some kids, there was no communication. Parents will buy them gifts, and that's what it was. There was no communication, no connection. They literally bought their children's love. And then you got some parents over here, some children over here, their parents worked all the time. So they couldn't be around the kids like that. So they kind of raised themselves. Then you got some parents, some children over here who grew up, with toxic parents. Their marriage could have been toxic. Okay? Then you got some kids. My point is, everybody's life ain't perfect. We look at everybody and it's like, "Oh, I wish I had that life." But it's like, you don't know what they're going through. When people tell me, and that's why I'm still struggling with the fact that people do look up to me. And the reason why I say that is because you don't want my problems. I am someone who struggles with anxiety, depression, the S word, having S word thoughts constantly. It's always going to be a struggle for me. No matter how much therapy I get and how much shadow work I do, it's always going to be the first thought in my mind when things are not going wrong, when things are not going right. Now, luckily for me, I know that that's a trigger, and I try to shift my mind so I'm not thinking that way, because to me, death means peace. Sleep means peace. So that's like usually the first place I go. But I have to learn that there's other ways to obtain peace without doing that. Okay? Because you have a just like I have a purpose, you have a purpose on this earth too. So all I can say is, been there, done that. It's time to do the healing. It's 2022 now. It's time to have a moment with yourself and make yourself snap out of it. Snap out of it. You are worthy. You are special. You have a gift. It's up to you to. Let me tell y'all something. This is why I love Janet's Velvet Rope album, because that's what the entire album was about. The entire album was about shadow work. That entire album was shadow work. Digging inside yourself and finding that specialness within. Okay? Finding that thing or things that make you special, that make you stand out from everybody else. And it's not easy. It's painful. You're going to shed tears. You're going to get angry. You're going to lash out. But you got to take that, accept it, and use it for good. It's kind of like you got to understand your Lilith sign. My Lilith sign is in Cancer. So when you have a Lilith in Cancer, chances are you were either abandoned by a parent or two parents. And I'll be honest with you. I did a video titled Daddy Issues a few years back. I was abandoned by my father. And with my mother, I'm not going to say she abandoned me, but she worked a lot because she was a single parent. So we didn't get to have that bond until I was older. And I love her to pieces, okay? But I am somebody who doesn't like to accept help from others. I am someone who doesn't like to feel clingy. That's why anytime when I even like text people, like today, I actually text, not today, but yesterday, I had, you know, I'm just going to say this. Sometimes, like, when I text people, I have to, like, be sure that, like, I'm always like, I hope I don't sound weird. I hope I don't sound clingy. I hope I'm not doing too much, because that's one of my fears. I don't want to look like I'm clingy, okay? And I just feel like that's just something I gotta kind of get over a little bit, because it's not clingy if you just want to conversate. It's not clingy or stupid if you ask questions. It's not. But I'm someone. It's not necessarily that I feel like I know everything, but it's more like if somebody else can do it, then I feel like I can do it too, whatever it is. And that's also part of being a Gemini, June Gemini. So you take that Lilith in Cancer and then that sun sign. Yeah. And then my Pisces moon, I don't like to go to people when I'm going through stuff. And then also with the Cancer and Lilith, or the Lilith in Cancer rather, I'm usually the one that people go to for problems, and I take their problems and make it my own problem. But when it comes to my own problems, I struggle and I keep to myself. I'm like a hermit crab, okay? Cancer crab. So yeah. So my point is, you're supposed to take that shadow side and embrace it, because that's what the Lilith sign is about. It's about your shadow side. In fact, Lilith is a shadow goddess. So, and you know, people got Lilith messed up because people don't know the story. You look up the story, you're not going to get the true story, because people, Lilith has been vilified and degraded and everything else. So maybe I'll do a video talking about the goddess Lilith. But she is a shadow god, and you're supposed to, when you channel her, is to help you with your shadow side. So, but embrace that. Embrace that. You know? and learn how to love yourself and start seeing yourself in a higher light, because once you do that, then you will understand why people like you or why people gravitate. Because for the life of me, like when guys will talk to me, I'm like, why are they talking to me? Like, I'm not even that cute. My voice is not even that cute. Like, I'm not that cute. Even with makeup, I'm not that cute. But honey, when I had my green hair, child, I'm like, I see why guys dig me. I see why they like me. Because I'm looking good. So when you get to a point, and even like when I don't have my makeup on, I can see why people go for me, for real, for real. And it's not even just about my looks, it's just personality wise. Once you kind of like take yourself, like kind of detach from yourself a little bit and kind of like see yourself, I don't know if that makes sense, but your personality is bomb, is fire, you know? So once you love yourself and you appreciate every aspect about yourself, and then if you don't like it, change it. If you do like it, keep it, you know? But as long as you are comfortable, that's what's important. And to do shadow work, you are going to be uncomfortable. You are. It's just something that you can't. And it's not something that you can do. It has to be something that you're prepared to do. It has to be a calling for you to do it. Okay? But once you do that, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this video, honestly, because I feel like I kind of jump topics, but I always freaking do that. And something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember. But yeah, you know, it's very important to this is what I was going to say. Like I say, for example, you're on your twin flame journey or on your soulmate journey. You're going to have to love yourself. For the soulmate, you're going to have to love yourself, because you can't expect your soulmate to accept you and love you if you can't do that for yourself. But for the twin flame, it's even more intense, because not only do you want them to accept you for you and love you for you, they're literally you. Like it's your twin. Like they're literally you. So you have to heal. Because I'm sick and tired of people saying, "Oh, twin flames are toxic. Don't ever give it your twin." That's because you didn't do the shadow work and the healing. You just jumped into it. If you feel like there's a lot that you need to work on, then being with your twin flame is not what you need right now. It's just not what you need right now. No. So I want to do a video talking about twin flames, at least what I know about twin flames and false twin. And I would do a video on evil twin, but I'm going to leave that for my homegirl to do, because she's the one who introduced the concept to me. And I would feel a little weird if I did a video on it. So, false twin. I think she brought up false twin too. Yeah, she brought up okay, I'm not gonna do false twin or twin flame. I mean, or evil twin, because she kind of discovered that first. But I will do. She discovered twin flame too, though. I'm still gonna do twin flame though. But I may still do all three. I don't know. But I am gonna do a video on those, because I feel like people really don't understand that concept of twin flame. And you do not have to be with your twin flame. I'm choosing to be with mine, but I'm accepting my twin flame, which means I have to accept me, and I accept me, so I'm accepting my twin flame. So I want mine, but you don't necessarily have to be with your twin flame. You could be with a soulmate, you could be with a false twin, you could be with an evil twin, whatever. Whatever, it's up to you. But just know that if you want that special someone, you're gonna have to put in a lot of work and do shadow work and heal. It all goes back. It all goes right back to you at the end of the day. And sometimes we want stuff, but we don't want to put in the work. So you start seeing why people like if you wonder and question, why do people like me so much? Why do people gravitate towards me so much? Why do people say I'm beautiful? Find out. Find out why. I had to, because That was literally me. Like, again, I thought I was negative towards myself. I didn't care about myself. And it kind of affected the guys I met, because that's who I attracted. Guys who didn't appreciate me, guys who were ungrateful. They were liars. Not that I was, well, everybody told a lie at least once, right? Once, twice, maybe 3 times, maybe more than 3 times. But my point is, I attracted negative guys because I thought negatively about myself. I didn't have enough respect for myself. Therefore, I attracted guys who didn't respect me at all. Okay? Once you get to a point when you accept yourself and you love yourself, you may attract better partners and friends. And that's all I gotta say about that, because this is 20 minutes long and I did not intend for this to be this long. But if you stayed for the whole video and I didn't confuse you a whole bunch, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it, okay? Because like I said, we trying to go up this year. We're gonna be serious with content, even though I am going back to school next month. Plus I'll be working, so it may be a little bit to get the videos out, but I'm gonna get them out, okay? And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I love you. Thank you for supporting me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.